Welcome to the Monday Highlights presented by the Hounds podcast. We'll be bringing you the results from the previous weekends, upcoming hunts, and news from the field trial world and deer dog woods. Drop the gate. Let's get it, guys.
Hunting season is here. Make sure your dog stays energized with Joy High Energy 24/20. This beef formula is made to meet the nutritional needs of the hardest working dogs at a whopping 505 kcals per cup. Joy High Energy is formulated with omega-3 and 6 fatty acids for healthy skin and a great coat. Added pumpkin for digestive health and chelated minerals for more energy. So whether they're in the woods, the water, or the field, make sure they have the fuel for anything that comes their way. To learn more about Joy High Energy 24/20 or to find a dealer near you, visit joydogfood.com or call us at 800-245-4125.
If you're listening to this podcast, you probably have a need for dog supply items such as Garmin products, bark collars, remote trainers, name tags, field trial and hunting dog supplies, supplements and first aid, dog fences, used and refurbished collars, and much, much more. Where can you go to get that? Outdoor Dog Supply. Outdoor Dog Supply is a leader when it comes to Garmin Tritronics trade-in program. They were one of the first Garmin dealers to start accepting Garmin buyback trade-ins toward purchases. Outdoor Dog Supply currently accepts both working and some non-working units. Be sure to check in with these guys at Outdoor Dog Supply or at 757-482-1000. And their hours of operation are from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And if you're in the Chesapeake area in Virginia, be sure to stop in. Go see these guys in person. Outdoor Dog Supply is the leader in online sales as far as Garmin products go and your hunting dog supply needs. This is where I go to get all my stuff. Might as well join me in it. All right, guys. Again, be sure to check these guys out, outdoordogsupply.com, and thank them for coming on board with the Hounds podcast. Let's get back to the episode. Welcome, everybody, to the Hounds podcast. This is the episode for July 1st, actually. We are on into July. Thank the good Lord that we got a little bit of rain here last night. I think that's the first amount of rain that we can actually put a gauge on. And, man, I think I know it's been weeks, but it's been way too long. It has been dry. It's really hard to believe how dry it's been. I actually swam dogs today. I got 2 dogs that were taken to the buggy hunt down at 95 here in a couple weeks, and I decided I was not going to take the risk of burning pads during pleasure running this close to the hunt. So I loaded it up with Vaseline and sent them out in the lake with me. Me and them, we did a couple circles around the lake, swam for a little bit, and got some exercise in that way. I believe we're going to do it again, which would be tonight as you're hearing this one. So that's what we got going on around here. Finally, a little bit of rain. I want to touch on a few things before. I only got 2 hunts that I was able to get results for. Let's see. Let's start with the book for the Wickham's hunt is closed. I do have a waiting list started, so if you want to get on the waiting list, you can. Just call or text, and as long as it's before 7 p.m., and you can get on the waiting list. Pool's book opens this Sunday at 2 p.m., so just be ready for that. Let's see. All right. Made a Facebook post earlier, which would be yesterday as this is coming out. Virginia, guys, and even outside of Virginia, we need to get the word out. I'm going to put some numbers out there and tell you why I was upset when I made that post and tell why I'm still a little upset. Let me think. I'm going to look at the number while I'm sitting here talking. But if we don't, there's the number. That's what I thought it was. 190K, guys. 190,000 estimated dog hunters in the state of Virginia. that's across the board now. That's not just field trialers. That's not just deer dog guys. That's not bear. That's coon, squirrel, rabbit, all these kind of guys. That's the estimated number of houndsmen across the state of Virginia. We have had roughly 24, 25 days, something like that, in this public comment section that to voice our opinion. And for those that don't know, for those that are listening and maybe somehow have missed it, the DWR is trying to pass a regulation where deer dog and bear dog trespass is illegal. I don't know all the ins and outs as far as what the repercussions are going to be. I've heard up to a Class 3 misdemeanor. I don't know as far as all that goes, but they are trying to put a regulation and saying that deer dogs and bear dogs are not allowed on people's property. And it's a lot into it. You can read up or go back into the previous episodes, visit the Virginia Hunting Dog Alliance page, whatever you want to do it. But anyway, it's not good news for us. 190,000 houndsmen in the state of Virginia alone. And we had 369 comments in 24 days. 369. And that this morning, it was one of those mornings, the morning that I'm recording this, it just set a fire under me. I could not believe. We always complain. I always see people complaining. I always hear people complaining. Oh, we never have time, or they never give us a chance. They never allow us the time to be able to. They never give us opportunities to speak. They never give us time. They have these DWR meetings while I'm at work. How can I voice my opinion in these meetings when I'm at work? And they've given us 30 days to write your opinion in. And only 369 people had done it as of this morning. I made a post. Luckily, it blew up. Seemed like it blew up. Even then, it's been 200. We're up to let's see, as of 10:47 on June 30th p.m. We got 620 comments now, so we've almost doubled it. It's great. That's awesome. I appreciate everybody that's sharing. Probably everybody that's listening to this is probably the ones that shared it. So everybody that is listening, I can probably roughly say thank you. If you're listening and you haven't done it, you need to do it. You have until July 5th, 2024, to make your voice heard. This is our time, guys. This is a big one. They have the GPS collar, the mandate on the GPS collars too. I advise to, write in at your will on that one. But the big one that we got to focus on is this hound dog trespass. We need the voices. We need the numbers. It does not take time. It does not take much time, guys. It doesn't take much time. We've got to do this. There's multiple ways to find it too. You can find a link on our page. It's on my personal page as well, on the Virginia Hunting Dog Alliance page on Facebook, or you can just go straight to townhall.virginia.gov and just search for, let me click on it. If you go to agencies, let's see, go from home, you go to public comment forums. Agency is going to be the Department of Wildlife Resources. The board is the Board of Wildlife Resources, and the chapter is Game. And then you'll see it'll be adding section 320, reasonable efforts for deer and bear hunting with dogs. That's what you need to look at. That's the one that we need to make the comments on. And you'll see a pile of comments, but guys, we are way, way short on the numbers of what we should be. If those numbers are accurate that the Virginia Hunting Dog Alliance has out there for us, 190K, and we're only got 620 comments. Like, come on, guys. Come on. Now, the bad thing is 620 comments includes the antis too, which I will say, and I'll go on record here saying that I don't know that I've seen any more than 20 or 30 comments on here that are anti. Everything that I'm reading, everybody that I see commenting is all pro dog hunting. Get rid of this crazy regulation, and let's keep dog hunting around. I hope that the DWR realizes this and wakes up. And I think this kind of move is a terrible decision on their part. But hey, who am I? I'm just a messenger. So, but guys, this is our time. If you're listening to this and you don't go on there before July 5th, I hope you can't sleep at night. That sounds rude. It sounds unfair. You can post unanimous, or not unanimous, whatever the word is. You don't even have to put your name in there. Anonymous. There we go. That's the word. Sorry, it's late. I've had a long day. You can post anonymously. Okay? You don't even have to put your name in there. Heck, that's what most of the landowners are doing because they're too scared to come out and say what their name is. They're too scared. But this is our time, guys. If you don't comment on this, then you're part of the problem. You've got it literally takes 30 seconds. You don't have to put a big long speech in there. You don't have to just put I oppose and I oppose. That's all you have to do. I oppose. Make your voice heard. If you're not good at making big speeches, not doing nothing that, if you think you're going to get carried away if you do start into a big speech, don't do it. All you have to write, I oppose. Call it a day. Done. Out of there. Guys, we got to do this. These situations right here are the time. Get your mom, get your dad, get your brother, get your sister, get Aunt Becky from down the freaking road that likes your dogs to write in. Guys, we literally, when you're hearing this, we have 4 more days. 4 more days. Let's figure it out, guys. Let's make this happen. Please, guys, I'm begging you. Spread the word. Get other people in there. My goal is to have over 1,000 comments in this thing. Over 1,000, which is no excuse. No excuse. You're still talking less than 10% of the dog hunting population in Virginia. We got to do better, guys. Got to. This is not the old days where you can just sit around and let things just blow over. No, they're coming for us. They're coming for us hard. So, I mean, I don't know how much more I can say. I don't know how much more I can beg. But if you didn't write in and we lose it and this bill passes, don't complain about it. Don't complain about it. You had your chance. You had your time, and you missed. This is our time, guys. Take advantage of the situation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a second real quick and interrupt the show and talk about Cajun Lights. They have jumped on board to support the Hounds Tales podcast and the field trialing community. You got nighttime field trials coming up. I know I do in my series, Pleasure Running at Night. When you need to catch that next crossing, put your trust in Cajun Lights. Cajun Lights is made in America product out of North Carolina who has been in business for over 25 years. They make cap style and bucket hat headlamps to free up that extra hand for your voice recorder or for your GPS. There are 3 main lights I want to focus on real quick. The first is the Micro Gator, which is the lightweight option. It has 4 brightness levels and 4 color options, including red for us field trialers. Rated at 50 to 60 hours of battery life on the highest setting, this is your flood style lamp that'll do really good for us out in the fields in the short brush and be able to help us get in front of those crossings. Next up is the Cajun Bayou, which is the next step up, and it includes the same number of colors and brightness levels, but it packs a much bigger punch. on that brightness level so you can catch those crossings way down the path when you got a long road to cover. And last but not least is the top level Cajun blinder. It has a main beam light with 4 levels of brightness and includes a walking light, and even with a light this bright, the burn life on it is rated at 5 to 6 hours on the highest setting. There's no chance of missing a dog with a light like this one, folks. All their lights come with a 2-year warranty and a lifetime labor warranty, and these guys are excited to get into our sport, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all be sure, if you see me at a hunt, come ask me about them. I'll have one of each of these lights on hand to show you and let you put it on your head and kind of experience it. Show these guys some love, guys. And y'all, please go visit their website at CajunLights.com, and their phone number is 888-773-3080. Thank you, Cajun Lights, for all you do and for trying to get into this sport. Like I said, guys, let's show them some love. Let's get back to the show, guys. Here we go. All right. Enough of my ranting. Before we move on into the 2 results that I got, just letting y'all know, Wednesday, as long as everything goes smooth, again, as long as everything goes smooth, I am going to take a visit towards a very highly requested guest on the show. And we'll be doing a recording with him in person at his house. I'm going to sit down, and I can't wait. This one's going to be truly an honor. And I'm very excited to do this one. So this has been highly, highly requested. I'm going to record tomorrow, and I will be coming straight home to edit and have it out by Wednesday. I'm a little slack on my recording, so I'm working on getting caught back up. But we are going to make it happen. Don't you worry, guys. So just be ready, get tuned in, and we're going to make it. We're going to make it happen. All right, going into the results, I only got 2 hunts. The first one's the buggy hunt that was at Farside Cody Preserve. It was a 1-day Masters GTP, but it was a big one, so I like to try to recognize those big hunts like that when I can. The winner was out of Valentine's B, and Brittany was the name of the dam in that cross. Hound's name was Hercules from Big Creek Kennels. Congratulations on your new buggy. The South Carolina Masters 3-day was at 95 Fox Run. Your best mouth was at a Moe's Al Capone and RTK's Chica. And the hound's name was Keep 'em Talking Max from Keep 'em Talking Kennels. Your classiest hound was at a Jason's Bull and Jason's Dizzy. Hound's name is Slip 'em Up Hyper from Slip 'em Up Kennels. I did miss your, I should have done that first, but your best opposite sex and your best in show were both out of Champion Hollow Oaks Donnie and Champion Hickory Hill Della from Hickory Hill Kennels. And last but not least, your combo dual and field champion was out of Turd Hill Soul Train and Turd Hill Splash. Hound's name is Slip 'em Up Little Sister from Slip 'em In Kennels. I'm sorry, I said Slip 'em Up. Slip 'em In Little Sister and Slip 'em In Kennels. Congratulations to y'all down there as well. Guys, I cannot thank y'all enough for listening. I know this is a weird time of the year. I always appreciate all the shares, all the comments, anything you can do to promote it. It really does help a lot, guys. Y'all are awesome. I love every single one of you out there. Looking forward to coming down and visiting 95 Fox Run here in just about 2 weeks. I really am excited for this one. It's been my first quote-unquote high-stakes hunt. Going to go down there and see if we can make something happen. So, all right, guys, thank y'all again so much for joining. Be sure to tune in this Wednesday for a highly anticipated guest. And again, guys, like always, happy hunting.